Hello everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon the series, the beginning episode talks, and in this episode we got the first introduction of a regional variant, boys. Yes, indeed. Kind of, not really, but I mean, we can all speculate, right? I mean, this one is definitely differently typed, I will tell you that much right now. My guess this one is an ice type, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, we get Crystal Onix. Yay, finally. Oh my god, I actually really like this episode. I really like Crystal Onix, and I've seen your attack stat. You are weaker than anything that I own. Literally, you are so weak. I used an Onix in my Pokemon Soul Silver playthrough that well, not playthrough on YouTube, but just, I was playing the game still. I got that Steelix. Rocky is the nickname, obviously. It's the one for Bellsprout. But anyway, I decided I wanted to use Steelix on a team just to kind of see how Steelix is, because I always hear it's bad. I never really used it, so I wanted to use it, and Onix is so bad. Onix is so bad. Like, oh god, Onix is so horrible. Steelix actually pretty good. I love Rocky, but that Onix segment was just, it's a scar, I guess you could say. But anyway, we are on the ocean. We find a letter in a bottle about the Crystal Onix, and we go to Sunburst Island, where apparently everyone here makes glass and they sell that kind of stuff. And then there's a guy who bullies Marissa, a little girl, about the fact that her shop is, well, not really attracting any customers, and also kind of in the way of his shop, because thanks to the fact that their shop is so bad, his shop is also not doing well at all. And it's like, dude, what is wrong with you? You were talking to a little girl. But anyway, apparently she was the one who made the letter, and she wants her brother to see the Crystal Onix so he can get inspiration because of the fact that he lost it. Or he never had it to begin with. Because the brother can't make glass. And then we learned the backstory from the brother, and that's back in the day, Grandpa owned this shop. But after he passed away, Mateo was the one who basically had to take care of things, because apparently there is no father in the middle of the family. There's just Grandpa and grandson. There's no dad in this situation. However, he can only really make average things. He cannot make good stuff. Well, at least not good enough to his eyes. And also, he wants the Crystal Onix because back in the day, his grandpa saw the Crystal Onix, and that inspired his grandpa, so he wants that as well. So then, the gang is going to help. Also, Team Rocket breaks some glass, and now they have to pay it off, but they can't, so they gotta work for it. But then they learn of the Crystal Onix and abandon ship in order to go after the Crystal Onix. So now we need to find that Crystal Onix, so Tracy sends out his Venonat for search, but that fails, sadly enough. So then, he reveals he has a secondary Pokemon, boys. When I was talking about Johto, I didn't mean it literally, but anyway, here's Peekaboo, baby. Yes, indeed. He's got himself a good old-fashioned Peekaboo. So Peekaboo listens, finds the location. However, it's on an island, so when the tide gets low, we can get to the other island, but then Team Rocket made a hole, so we fall into it. Team Rocket leaves, then we get out of the hole and we go to the other island, but then Team Rocket fell into their own traps in case of the fact that they made more traps, because what if the gang made it to the island? Then they would be trapped again, but they forgot, so now they are in all of those traps. So then we find a cave, so we go inside the cave and find the Crystal Onix chilling in the water, which, what? Yeah, definitely an ice type, but yeah, Crystal Onix, yay! So Mateo uses his Cloyster to fight, but Onix is not weak to water because I am guessing ice type and all that stuff. Also, does this idiot still have good defenses? Because glass breaks very easily. You know, my mom is just, the glass breaker, as you can call her. Yes, indeed. My mom, sadly enough, whenever she holds a piece of glass, that thing shatters. I don't know what it is, but it just happens all the time. But then Team Rocket appears, and I like all of the fourth wall breaking, where it's like, look, even the writers don't know how we escaped our predicaments, but we're here now. However, then later on, Team Rocket gets sent away because they're nuisances. Get out of here. So then Mateo sends out his Charmeleon in order to battle Onix, and thanks to Flamethrower, Mateo gets the inspiration. So, we're good to go. We don't have to catch the Crystal Onix, so we leave. Mateo now makes fantastic glass, and yeah, afterwards we go back on the road again, I guess. Kind of, maybe back on ocean, but still doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, overall pretty good episode, and we got the introduction of Peekaboo in the main anime, because I think he already appeared, but I don't really know for sure. But anyway, in the main anime, Peekaboo finally appeared. And no, I will not say its real name because of the fact that we're not in Johto yet. We will learn that later on. But for now, unless I slip up, this thing is going to definitely be called Peekaboo. But yeah, anyway, I like the episode. I like Crystal Onix. I like this kind of stuff. But this is not the only episode with regional variants. So, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section down below. With that being said, thank you all so very much for watching. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new with us already. Turn notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel link in the description and at the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next time for the second part of the regional variants with the pink regional variants. Bye!